HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, here to fill you in with what's happening in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, the latest on Hiller sports, plus much more. But first, HCAM News got an exclusive look at the brand new Hopkinton Public Library Creatorspace.
Hi, my name is Danielle. I'm the Reference and Technology Supervisor at the Hopkinton Public Library, and today I am here to unveil something that we have been working on for quite a while. It is our creator space. If you've been on our social media or have read the article in The Independent, then you already know that the library is opening a craft area for people ages 10 through adult to do all sorts of wild things. So we are going to be doing a whole lot of a bunch of different stuff. We have a bunch of sewing machines, so we will definitely be doing sewing classes. Other Five for Arts classes might include classes on weaving, knitting, crocheting, and embroidery. We also have materials for things like stamping and stamp making. So if you've never made your own stamp, that is a really fun and cool process that we will be able to do right in here. We also have materials like Dremels and wood burning. So if you're into that, those are also things that we can do classes on. Everything in this room will be for ages 10 through adult. There may be specific times or specific classes that have additional age restrictions. For example, I know that we will have a teen drop-in craft time some afternoons. So if you're an adult, keep an eye out that you're not trashing the teens party there. And there are also some things that due to dexterity or other safety issues, we might have higher age restrictions on, but those will all be in the individual classes. So make sure you're just keeping an eye out for that. We'll have two types of event in the creator space. The first kind of event will be drop-in, where you can drop in and work on whatever you're working on. There will be someone here supervising the room who might be able to give you some hints and tricks. For those, make sure you're keeping an eye on who the person is, who is the supervisor of the room during that day. We have listed what their specialties are. So if you're looking for a certain kind of specialty to get hints on a certain type of craft, make sure that you're pairing up with someone who does that type of craft. The second type of event that we'll have in here are workshops, and those are those sort of classes where you'll come in, everybody will sit down, you'll get your fabric, and we'll all make maybe a coaster together, or we'll all do a little wood burning project together, and that will be a little bit more regimented. It'll be a little bit more skills based, and be a little bit more like a traditional class or workshop that you're familiar with.
Any idea of the days and hours that these classes are going to take place?
All of that is on our library calendar. So generally we will have a number of drop-in times during the week, and we might also have some workshops during the week. The times and dates on those will vary a little bit depending on our staff's availability. So definitely check out the calendar for all of that information. Our grand opening is on October 5th, which is a Sunday. It is from 1 to 3. You will be able to drop in, talk with me about anything that you see in here, and you will also be able to do your very first Creator Space craft on that Sunday. After that, you will need to register for your free Creator Space card, and then you will be able to enter the room. Like I said, when there's a supervisor, those times will be marked on the calendar, and that will be starting on October 6th, which is the Monday following our grand opening.
All right, and how do you register for these classes, and do you have to be a member of the library to take them?
You do not have to be a member of the library. Of course, we recommend being a member of the library if you're coming into the library, but it's not required. You do need to register, like I said, for that free CreatorSpace card, which mostly consists of signing a waiver because of, again, safety things that may happen in here. And then with that card, you'll be able to come into the space whenever it's marked for something. The drop-ins you do not have to register for. The workshops you do, so make sure that you're keeping an eye on those. You can start signing up for workshops, you can start coming into drop-ins, and you can sign up for your free CreatorSpace card on Monday the 6th. I'm so excited for this. This is something that I have been secretly planning since I was first hired here, and told that this room was designed with the intention that it could transition into a creator space. Like I said, that was about 6 years ago, and I'm so excited that we were finally able to do this with the help of the Hopkinton Public Library Foundation. They gave us $10,000 to buy all of the tools and equipment and materials that you see behind me. We really could not have done this without them.
For more information, go to hopkintonlibrary.org. It was a busy select board meeting this past Tuesday. The board heard a number of public comments.
It's hard to understand how a veteran restaurateur opens without a license when just 2 weeks ago, in this very seat, he chose to follow the rules and the laws. Honestly, I'm not sure why Mr. Dion opened without a common vic license from the town, but he did it, and I expect you to hold him accountable.
On behalf of the Friends of Hopkinton and President Colette Cronin, I'm here to report back to the Select Board that this year's Family Day was a huge success. Each year, the Select Board and the Town Manager has been very supportive of our Family Day. I've spoken with Town Manager Elaine Lazarus throughout and up until the event. She's been very helpful and supportive of our Family Day.
KP Law, they had a clear record of being kept on by people they worked with at other towns that moved. The fact that a town recently unanimously and unprompted decided to appoint them for a 3-year term instead of the traditional 1 year, I thought was incredible.
Hopkinton's new water and sewer manager, Jed Fanuff, was introduced to the Select Board.
Good evening, Select Board. Good evening, residents. My name is Jed Fanuff. I'm grateful to be your new water and sewer manager. Excuse me. I'm fortunate to have worked under the outgoing manager, Eric Carty, for 14 years. And with his mentorship, he has me fully prepared to fill this role. I'll approach this job with a spirit of courage, and I will work tirelessly to provide the residents with the service they deserve. And I really thank you for the opportunity, and I appreciate it.
During the meeting, the Select Board hosted a public hearing regarding a nuisance dog causing havoc in the neighborhood.
And my cats were, and it was a really nice, we were all out and about. My mom had just went inside and we heard the chickens fly up in their coop, whatever, making a lot of sound. And I look over my deck and I said, oh, the dog's in our yard. And then my boyfriend sees the dog run to the cat, get it in its mouth, because I thought the cat was gonna outrun it. I screamed at my boyfriend. He got him in a chokehold, and I'm an animal lover. I deal with horses, I deal with large animals, and I know that's the only way to open an animal's mouth.
She screamed a blood-curdling scream that drove me right out of the house to find out what was going on. And I saw what happened in her backyard, and it was Thor who did it. And when he was done, he ran right across the street to that property.
Yeah, so I would say I move to find and conclude, based on all the evidence reviewed at the hearing, that Thor is a dangerous dog, as that term is defined general laws, chapter 140, section 136A and 157, and furthermore, that we impose the immediate remedies of humane restraint, a non-retractable leash with a certain tensile strength, and
it says tensile strength of 300 pounds, not exceeding 3 feet in length.
300 pounds, not exceeding 3 feet in length. And then the last piece was
that would be
to be reviewed by the animal control officer and followed up on by this board at a future date.
The board approved a plaque at the town common honoring enslaved residents.
There's a woman from Andover who's gone through court cases. That's how she's proven, and people who actually sued for their freedom prior to the end of slavery in Massachusetts. And that's how she's found and documented that. So those are the kinds of sources we're talking about. As Linda said, you're not going to get on Ancestry.com and find them.
In some ways, it's a symbolic thing. We're really just recognizing that this did happen. I don't doubt that there were 30 more people. I really don't doubt it. But at this point in time, I mean, it's been 300 years. Could we do something just to acknowledge them and to broaden the history? Children don't know this. People don't generally know it, period, in Hopkinton or anywhere.
In the town manager report, a number of incidents in town were addressed.
As we know, there was the violation for a Crust & Company opening before they received their common victualler license. They had not received the building inspection. And they were open for at least a day before we knew that. And then once we found out, we notified them immediately. I called the owner immediately and told him to open until the inspections were complete and we'd issued the license. So they did close, and they were able to get that inspection done by building by 11 o'clock that morning, and then they were able to open. So as you know, that there is a statute regarding common victualler licenses, and the board can hold a hearing and issue fines, suspensions, and so forth, the same process that we had been scheduled before for Hiller's license.
We start having public hearings every time somebody makes a mistake and gets corrected within a 24-hour period. We'll be having 24 hearings a month. So I'm all good. Thanks.
As you know, there was a First Amendment auditor visit to Town Hall on September 12th. Town Hall was visited by members of the public who came to exercise their right to film in public spaces. We fully respect those rights. The town hall is open to everyone, and we encourage people to come in, ask questions, and engage with us. We've taken steps to make sure that our approach going forward reflects the openness and respect we want to show the community, and we'll continue to provide town employees with the training necessary to ensure their rights of all are respected. We do have a formal training scheduled for employees next week.
You can view the full meeting at our website or YouTube channel. Hopkinton Hiller Fall Sports has been a whole lot of fun to follow this season as they have been doing a whole lot of winning. Here are the latest happenings. On Monday, September 22nd, Hiller girls soccer took on Bellingham and got the scoring started early and often.
Giving up a goal yet this season as they drive into the box. A shot there, and it's in. A quick score for the Hillers. And that is Ayla Chase with the score. So it's Natalie out there. Hillers approaching out in front, and it's put in. What a great feed. And that's going to be Riley Colleran on the score. I'd say just go get it. A lot of times Hiller's able to meet the challenge as Colleran gets that one, and she'll put it in. Riley Colleran with her second goal of the game. It's been a relentless attack along the near side. Bellingham trying to move it out of that defensive zone. Stolen away by McNerney. And now charging in, Clement in the box. Nina Clement with a score! Around the defender she goes, into the net she goes at 23-42. Nice strong boot there into Bellingham territory. Here they come. Into the box is Sophia TZ, and she's got a goal! Sophia Zuganatis. More out of Sophia Zuganatis. Of course, she is the sister of Nina Zuganatis, who is a huge asset in this program. And how about another one for Sophia Zuganatis? Into the box. Gets around the defender, gets it back. Here's Marin. Takes the shot, and she's got it. Merritt O'Connor with a score. A nice feed. On the end line, and she'll take the shot out in front, and that is in. Off the rebound, Sophia Zugananis.
8 goals in the first half, and the Hillers took the win 10-0, improving to 6-0 on the season. The Hopkinton girls have yet to give up a goal this season and have outscored their opponents by a combined 22-0. On Wednesday, September 24th, Hiller girls volleyball hosted Norton. Myself and Mike Tarosian were on the call.
Late in set number 1. Here's Sydney once again. And a smash there. Norton keeps it going. Hiller's looking to close out this first set. Gabby Patty with the setup, the smash. And the Hillers are going to take it. What a great win in this first set by the Hillers. Pair of aces, 5 kills, a block.
Set point right here. Let's see an ace.
Oh, Lancer's able to respond. Oh, but the Hillers will close it out anyway. A good hit from the front.
Tori Jackson, the front.
Tori Jackson able to close it out. Hillers take the set. They lead it 2-0. Evie Woodbury bringing the heat and a well-needed point for the Hillers. And they have a chance to close it out.
Match point coming up. I want an ace right here. I want it. I'm not predicting it. I just want it.
Oh, and they got it. Good block in front by Whiteman Kraus.
What a set.
And the Hillers are going to take the set 25-23.
Hillers took the 3-0 sweep and improved to 7-1 on the season. On Thursday, September 25th, Hiller boys soccer hosted Norton on a rainy day. The Hillers took the win 2-0 and improved to 5-1-1 on the season. On Friday, September 26th, Hopkinton Hiller Unified Basketball hosted Ashland in their season opener at Hopkinton High School. The Hillers took the win, and a great time was had by all. Congratulations on a great effort to the athletes who participated. On Saturday, September 27th, 5-1-1, Hiller boys soccer was under the lights against 6-0-1 Bishop Fian.
In about a month and a half. Moved up into Shamrock territory. JTS trying to get to it. Into the box, the cross, out in front, and it is and goal, Hillers! A beauty of a feed from JTS Tomasino Stewart, and it is popped in. And on the score, Daniel Morrissey with the goal. Van Buren. Caleri into the box. The cross on in front. Shot at 10! Goal, Hillers! A beauty of a cross from Arjun Blurry, who finds Josh Kim for the score. Now the Shamrock's gonna try to burn it upfield. Here they come. Approaching. Into the box, and the shot! Oh! It's a header and it's in!
Hillers led 2-1 heading into the second half.
Bishop Fian looking to charge in once again along the corner of the box. There's a shot! Oh, it's a goal! A great feed by Ethan Mayo, and Samuel Shell puts it in, and we're knotted at 2 apiece.
A last-minute goal by Bishop Fian, and the game would end in a 2-2 draw. It was a great battle with a playoff-like atmosphere. We are going to take a quick timeout on this edition of HCAM News. A whole lot more ahead. Don't go anywhere.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
Welcome back to HCAM News. Hopkinton Day recently took place. Here's a look in case you missed it.
Pressure on. What's Under Pressure all about? Yeah, so we are exterior cleaning specialists. So we've been in business for 26 years. We live here in town. Our business is located here in Hopkinton. We're excited to be a part of Family Day. I joined the committee this year as well, just trying to help out. So it's a good day. This town's been really good to me over the years. I've been in town for 12 years. It's been good to me. It's an easy thing for me to do to give back, and the kids love this. We set up a spray booth, and the kids all have targets, and they spray all the little targets. So it's a fun day all around. So.
Excellent. And you're giving out prizes?
Yeah, little prizes, and sometimes just the joy of spraying water, right? Sometimes. So it's been a really good day, so we're happy to be here for sure.
All right. Is this your first time at Hopkinton Day?
No, this is our fourth time, actually. Yeah, that's fourth time out. We love it. It's good for us, good for branding, good for being a part of the community, so we're happy, like I said, to be a part of it. Yeah.
If people want more information about Under Pressure, where can they find you?
Yeah, sure. You can visit us at our website, which is underpressurewash.com, or you can reach us at 508-944-6644.
Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join the party, see how we play. To party, oh, we going. Hey, dumble up, Polite Sente Maya. Hey, jumbo, jumbo. We're gonna have a party, yeah. All night long, all night, all night, all night long, all night, all night, all night long.
Another spectacular Hopkinton day. Looks like it was a big turnout today. How did everything go?
Oh, very well. I was just talking with my wife, who happens to be the president of the Friends of Hopkinton. Yeah, earlier when it started, we didn't see a lot of people when it started too, but right after around 3 o'clock it filled in. And at this point, the fireworks will be coming up. So this whole area behind me will be pretty chock full with people waiting for the fireworks. But yeah, huge thank you to our sponsors who allow us to put this event on. And the organizations, I'm going to say there were about 30 nonprofit groups that joined us today, just fill in the time, have the kids do a lot of activities. So yeah, very pleased. The weather was great, and yeah, I can't thank everybody enough who helped out.
That's terrific. And who we got doing the fireworks?
It's a group that was called Atlas. Atlas, they changed it's a different group now, so I'm not sure the new fireworks folks. But Atlas are the same folks that do the Channel 5 Pop Goes the 4th of July. Channel 5 covers those fireworks in July, and it was the same folks that do that event, do this event here. So.
It's time for some happenings in Hopkinton you should know about. Here's a look at the busy HCAM Hopkinton Hillers broadcast schedule. Upcoming games include on Friday night, Hopkinton Hillers varsity football hosts St. John's, a 6 p.m. kickoff. And then on Saturday, October 4th, we'll have coverage of Hopkinton Fall Babe Ruth Baseball as they take on Medway at 4 p.m. Upcoming town government meetings include on Monday, October 6th, we'll have the Planning Board meeting live at 7 p.m. on HCAM TV. And on Tuesday, October 7th, we'll have the Select Board meeting on HCAM TV at 6 p.m. To view all upcoming town government meetings, head over to hcam.tv/gov, or for more information, head over to the town website at hopkintonma.gov. Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News, but don't worry, next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we'll be back. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.